Hey everybody, this is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich with a quick update on the severe weather potential tonight. We have a new tornado watch, which has just been issued to areas to our west. You can see that box there. Let me fill it in so you can see it a little bit better. You see all the areas shaded in pink. This is a new tornado watch, which is now in effect till 3 o'clock in the morning. And this is an area we're watching for a corridor of pretty strong storms, which have developed right in here, and that are going to have the highest risk of producing a possible rotating storm overnight. The storms have shown signs of rotating tonight, but they haven't shown a lot of propensity to get down to the surface with that rotation. I've even seen some pretty good rotating storms in and around the Charlotte area in the small cluster we have here. I have STP turned on, which is a significant tornado parameter. It's not really impressive. I think what's a little bit more impressive is when you look at the 1 kilometer shear thrown in here, and you look at some of the other helicity values that are right in this area. You see some pretty high values showing up in areas just ahead of this main line. So I would anticipate we're going to see some pretty significant rotation in some of these storms once the two systems phase. We've got the big piece of energy back here and northern branch piece that are going to phase together here, and it's really going to be this area. I think the SPC did a great job of kind of pinpointing the area of highest risk. And when you look at these storms right in here that stretch from Knoxville to Chattanooga down to Atlanta, these really are the ones that are likely going to have the highest potential. In fact, let's look at the local radar. This is around Charlotte, and if you've been watching me this afternoon, you've noticed we've had a couple of these storms that have shown some signs of rotation. We've got one here near Mount Holly. Not a lot of rotation, but there's some wind coming out of it. The one near Lowesville has some wind. And then we saw a pretty nice storm that came through northeast Charlotte and moved into Cabarrus County. That had a little bit of rotation with it. We actually had a pretty good wall cloud with that. Widen the view of the radar. You can see there's a couple more back here in the upstate of South Carolina. Not overly impressed with these storms right now. But for the next couple of hours into the morning hours, we're going to have to watch these storms particularly closely as we go into tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll have updates online on Facebook and, of course, on Twitter throughout the night. If you're not following me on Twitter, you need to be. Even if you don't ever use Twitter, please sign up for Twitter just to follow for updates on weather. It's a great source for weather information. Of course, I'll have a complete update coming up tonight at 11, and you can connect with me online at WCNC.com.